Hello, and welcome back to my channel. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being here with me today. And if you're new here, hello, my name is Lara and I'm from San Diego, California. And in this channel, we do perfume reviews and recommendations. And if this is something that you're really fond of or interested in, I would love if you would subscribe and join our little community here. And today in this video, we will be talking about roses or perfumes that have the rose note in them, which I really do love, especially in the springtime. Rose is one of my favorite notes, and I think that nothing embodies spring more than a rose blossom. So, in this list, I have six perfumes that I would recommend for you to try out if you haven't yet, or for you to purchase if you fell in love with it like I did. So, to start off, I will start this with a perfume that is from the brand Chloe, and I think a lot of you might have known this already. And I'm talking about a flanker of their Chloe Rose line. And this one is Chloe Rose Tangerine or Tangerine Rose. So, Tangerine Rose from Chloe is a very fresh, citrusy, bright rose perfume. Very feminine, airy, citrusy, fresh, very rose centric. You could really smell the rose in this one. Ah, very, very beautiful. This I would recommend this for people that work in like close settings, like an office or like in the medical field, because like in the skin, this is not really annoying or like overpowering. This is just light, fresh, vibrant, clean, very, very beautiful. And the notes for this one are mandarin, rose, cedarwood, blackcurrant, and amber. So this is bright, very vivid, and very beautiful. So if you haven't smelled this yet, I would recommend for you to try out Tangerine Rose by Chloe. And the next up on our list is a perfume that I fell in love with for the very first time that I got it, and I just was like blown away by this perfume. And I'm talking about from one of my favorite perfume houses of all time. I'm talking about none other than Cambridge Club by the House of Xerjoff. Cambridge Club is your usual rose, like Middle Eastern rose kind of perfume. But this one, very sweet, very beautiful. Yeah. Mm, this is very like caramelly, rose centric, but there's also like a freshness to it, like a little herb. It's very, very beautiful. And the skin, like the paper doesn't do this justice, but on the skin, this is magnificent, especially if the sun hits your skin or it's warm outside and it's really like your body's heating up. This is really, really good. So, Cambridge Club from Xerjoff has notes of rose, coriander, vanilla, and caramel. So you get this very vibrant pink rose, and the caramel adds that sweetness to this one. I'm pretty sure my gourmand people would love this so much. Yeah, it's very beautiful. So if you haven't tried this one, I would suggest that get your nose on this one. Again, this is from the House of Sir Job. It's Join the Club, Cambridge Club. Now, next up on our list is a perfume that this is my second bottle from this house when I just got back from Japan. And this one is very infamous and everybody knows about this one. And I'm talking about none other than from the House of Initio. And this is Atomic Rose. So Atomic Rose is your typical rose oud, like it doesn't list oud in the notes on the websites like Fragrantica or Snip, but yeah, this is a spicy rose, but it's actually sweet as well. Very, very beautiful. Mm, it's fresh, it's warm and spicy, but not like, like a winter kind of perfume. No, this is very beautiful. You can wear this day and night. So, Atomic Rose has notes of rose, bergamot, bourbon vanilla, and jasmine. Those are the only listed notes. And this one is really bright and very beautiful. Any rose lover would love this one. Again, this is from the House of Initio, and this is Atomic Rose. Next up on our list is a very, very popular rose fragrance, and I think it's the one that like paved the way for the rose lychee combo. And we're not gonna do an very long introduction because everybody knows this perfume already. And I'm talking about none other than from the House of Parfums de Marly, and this is Delina. So Delina, I love this. This is like one of my favorite roses of all time. Yeah, it's rose, it's citrus because of the lychee, but it's also sweet and it's a little bit smoky, if I may say so. But the smoke here is not like an incense, like it's just tangy, sweet, juicy, vibrant, and very, very bright. I own three of the Delina like combos, like the La Rose and also exclusive. So this is by far my favorite for spring because I think that the Delina exclusive is more for like the winter, and then this one for the spring, and then La Rose during the summer where the sun is really scorching hot. This is very beautiful. Delina has notes of rose, vanilla, lychee, musk, incense, pear, oak moss, vetiver, and grapefruit. So this is very like citrusy, rose citrus, and then the smoke. You could smell it on the dry down, especially on your skin. Ah, all around, all around beautiful. Quentin Bish, he has my heart. He has most of my favorite rose perfumes. He's just a master. So again, from the House of Parfums de Marly, and this is Delina. So next up on my list is something that's fairly new to my collection. I got a sample of this from my recent purchase from CGO here in San Francisco in California, and they included a sample of this one, and I was like very, very like excited to smell this, and it did not disappoint. And I'm talking about none other from the house of Nuit Nomade, and this is Jardins de Misfah. So Jardins de Misfah is a very sweet, intoxicating rose fragrance. Like, yeah, it's like dates and roses and spice, and it's just all around like intoxicating. This gave when the first time I smelled this gave me a nostalgic memory, like when I was younger, and when the oil of Olay just came out. Yeah, I grew up in the 90s. So oil of Olay, like the body wash, or maybe like a creamy bath milk, and then there's rose petals in it and stuff like that. Like super feminine, intoxicating. It's very comforting. I posted this on Instagram and I wrote an ode to it because this is like one of my favorites right now. It's very, very beautiful. Love at first sniff. So, Chardonnay de Misbah has notes of dates, rose, almond, nutmeg, cardamom, and saffron. So, it's a spicy, very sweet, and very, very rose centric perfume. And then that almond note gives that creaminess without leaning very gourmand because that girl, I got no time for gourmand. It's so warm here in San Diego already. So yeah, all around beautiful. If you like, you could check out my my odd or my love letter to Jardins de Misfah on my Instagram page. And yeah, if you haven't smelled this or sampled this or owned this, I would really recommend for you to try this out. Again, this is from the house of Nuit Nomade, and this is Jardins de Misfah. And lastly, this perfume have been has been hyped up all over YouTube, Instagram, and all that. And there's like mixed reactions to this perfume, and I am very very happy to review this one for you guys because I just received this yesterday, and boy oh boy, magnificent! This this is signature scent worthy. Like if you guys are wearing those Chanels and all that, this is very beautiful, very rose centric, and very intoxicating, especially on the skin. I tried to wear this last night before bed, and boy, when I wake up in the morning, I could smell it still on my skin and on my comforter and staying power. And this is like beast mode. Like when I first sprayed this, like I could smell it. Even my friend when he came and he's like, "Oh, it smells so good. What is it?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I just sprayed this new perfume." And I'm talking about none other than from the house of Maison Crivelli, and this is Hibiscus MahaJád. Hibiscus MahaJád. I'm just gonna spray a little because a little bit goes a long way with this one. Yeah, it's roses and it's like syrupy rose, a little bit of spice in there, a little herbal. It's so beautiful. I think this is what Carolina Good Girl wanted to be. But this is so beautiful. Amazing. Like the tester strips don't do this perfume justice. This is just all around beautiful. So rose hibiscus mahajad has notes of rose, vanilla, leather, ambrette, cinnamon, and spearmint. So it's a little spicy, a little bit sensual with that ambrette, the vanilla sweetness. Spearmint gives it that freshness. I know a lot of people like don't like spearmint or mint in perfume, but in here it just does its magic. And then rose, 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 and then the leather. Leather plays a little bit like in the dry down on your skin to make it last longer. Very beautiful. Again, if you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend for you to sample it and try it and see how you think of it. Like I said, this is like signature scent worthy. Spray it in the morning all day. It will stay on your skin. Uh, just magnificent. Creator Quentin Bish did this, so I'm not even gonna say anything more about that, but very beautiful. Again, this is from the House of Mason Crivelli. This is Hibiscus MahaJád. And that wraps up our video for today. I'm so happy that you're still here with me. Thanks for staying throughout the whole video. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to interact with me off of YouTube, you can find me on social media with my handle at Delara Lavery. And we can like chit chat, like know each other much better. And thank you again so much for being here. We're slowly growing and all that. No rush. So I'm just happy to bring you my recommendations every time, every week. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful week and actually wonderful weekends because I'm uploading this on a Saturday. And I hope you guys stick around for the next one because like my next video would be my recommendations for florals. No, not florals. I already did florals. I'm gonna do tea fragrances, like tea dominant fragrances, and I'm also gonna do mango dominant fragrances. Freshies like citrus, like summer citrus. So please watch out for those videos. And again, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Mwah.